for the swing kick so we can get our bearings before we go into that intricate pattern that changes our basic rhythm. So we're going to start and make sure that we have a nice V, and we're not starting here and doing side because it makes the rock step really awkward. We want to move more on this promenade angle. So we got 1, 2, rock step. When I rotate, I go most of the rotation than she does. Rock step, I go most than she does, and rock step. Now I'm going to keep the hand for both of those, so I'll do it again. Step, step, rock step. One of the tips from class 1 is we talked about keeping the carriage. The carriage here in the frame stays kind of the same. We don't want to be too big in ballroom, and we definitely want to let the gentleman's left and the lady's right arm hang. But there's still a connection here. I couldn't take this hand and shove it into Daisy's body, and I couldn't even get it away from her because we're connected. When I start to rotate this basic, if I'm not, it looks like me and her space, her and my space, and then we separate. It looks like in and out, like a slinky. We want to keep this little circle that we've made. Step, step, rock step. And if you notice, my right side doesn't even change for the most part. Do, 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 do. A couple of our guys, I see the hand is drooping back down to here because I haven't addressed it in 3 weeks. So guys, do yourself a favor. She's hard to lead down here. I want to get more of this arm connection here and this shoulder blade connection. So I have more control over things that rotate. See how that works? I just noticed that just at the end, and we started to get a little tired or a little bit lazy, but this just feels so disconnected. So make sure that we feel good here. So we got the turn A and the B. Everyone's doing a good job on that. We gave some tips about staying on a straight line for the ladies, and we gave some tips about getting all your turn done on the first part for the B turn. So we go A turn, 2 steps on the line, B turn, 1 step turn, and then step and rock step. When we're done with the second B turn, we want to take this hand for the cuddle. So I'll show you that again. Rock step A, rock step B, there's the hand before I rock step. So now I can rock step the cuddle, no problem. We talked about on the cuddle, not rocking back, because it'll be hard to get going again this direction, and it'll make our partnership be a beat or a half a beat or a beat or so off, and we'll struggle for the next couple measures and not know why, other than the music left us. So make sure that when we're doing our rock steps in any place, that we try to keep our spines upright, towards the head's spine straight towards the ceiling. We're going to go in, here, here, we rock, we guide her out, then turn her and rock. We bring her in, relax, rock, guide her out, then turn her and rock, and our hand is in the right position for what's next. The E turn stands for each other. Me first, then her. Rock step. Me first, then her. The free turn, I never retake that hand. It's my right, guys. I don't have to touch it with the right. I can wave to, we're number 1. And I send her back, and when I'm done, I welcome her back into dance position, and we do 1 full basic there. So again, from the last free turn, 1, 2, rock step, I'm going to welcome her back into dance position, get our basic done, and then I'm going to start the next basic that leads into the 1, 2, 3, 4 swing kicks. It's going to turn a little bit so you see me. When we do those swing kicks, the man needs to rotate only, not travel forward or backwards. He's just taking his steps in place and rotating. So if I didn't have Daisy, it looks just like that. Okay? And we want to do that on the toes also. If we get onto our heels, we'll lose our balance. So we go basic, step, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to kick on our outside foot, inside foot, outside foot, inside foot, and rock, step to finish that pattern. So again, the pattern starts slow, a slow. A 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and rock step. Now we're back into a basic. The other thing, quick before we finish the video, is we talked about what in the first class, sorry guys, what the ladies could do in place of the rock step. Now, gentlemen, we want them just to continue their rock step. We don't want a whole bunch of style from our guys because we want to watch the ladies dance. So when she does the rock step, she can do an alternative swivel, swivel. Okay, kind of like a little boogie action. So we're going to do basic, I'm going to turn her out with an A. And when she comes back from B, instead of rock step, she did her wiggle wiggle. Now I didn't do it. I'm going to do it again. A, B. See that? I can't watch her because it might throw me off. Which leads me to my next tip. When things start going wrong and they get a little out of sync, it's most likely because one or two of us in the couple are looking at the floor. And this is a prime example. If I watch Daisy speak, and she does that swivel swivel, I'm going to, whoa, what is that? I'm not going to be able to take my rock step. My brain will say, no, that's not what we're doing anymore. So that was one thing that we can do. I'm going to dance just for a second. When you watch Daisy and I dance the basic, she puts them in all the time. She loves them. She just kind of does that little boogie walk. That's her style. And it's a lot of style for a lot of ladies when you let yourself go and really enjoy the songs that are playing to this swing music, the swing dancing, you'll start doing stuff like that. Your natural stuff starts coming out. The other alternative to a rock step, besides the swivel swivel, is the kickball change. Now, the gentlemen, you can learn and do a kickball change too. I'm probably going to do it to help Daisy, because it's easier when both people do it. But instead of the rock step, we're going to kick, step, step. So it's kick, ball, and then replace our weight on the foot that we always start on. So step, step, a kickball change. Step, step, kickball change. Notice that the kickball change is a quick action, because normally we have quick, quick. We have rock, step, takes 2 full beats. Well, we're going to do this kickball change in the same 2 beats. Step, step, 1, 2. Okay? So I'm going to show you now with some basics how we put that kickball change in. Step, step, a rock step, 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 a rock step, 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 a kickball change, step, step, rock step, 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 rock step, 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 a kickball change, step, step, rock step. She'll do the swivel swivel. I can do it too if I want to. But the point is, when the lady does the swivel swivel, she has to finish with her weight back on her left foot, so she can take the right foot step of the basic action. It will always